We're gonna make some flaky chicken casserole. We're gonna start with 1 can of cream of chicken.
Okay.
Get that mixed in there.
Aggressive.
Then we're gonna take this whole thing, 16 ounces of sour cream, we're gonna dump in with it. Okay, that would give it a lot different flavor. Get those two mixed up a little bit, get them nice and marbleized. Look at that, looks like some banana pudding.
It does look like banana pudding. It actually looks really good if it's banana pudding.
It will not taste like that if you eat it. Okay, next, we're gonna do half a cup of whole milk. I got about a cup left in this bottle, so I'm gonna do half of what's in here. A little bit more. Oh, there we go, about half a cup. And we're gonna take some salt, pink salt. Put those seasonings in there, and we're gonna get a little pepper. My wooden spoon to mix these together, it works a little better. Nice and sloppy.
Yes.
All right, we got that pretty nice and mixed up, looking pretty good and creamy, huh?
Yeah, it does look good.
All right, so now we're gonna add our heavy duty ingredients, our more important ones. We got a pound of shredded chicken that we're gonna dump in there. And then we're gonna put about 2 cups of sharp cheddar cheese. I'm gonna kind of eyeball this. I might do a little bit more than 2 cups worth. There we go. Let's get that mixed up before we add this last part. Sounds like they're doing some yard work out there. And finally, very important part, we got some shredded hash browns. It's gonna be 20 ounces of it, so almost this whole bag. This is a 26 ounce bag, so I'm gonna pinch it right there just so it don't go get all of it in there. There we go. That's probably
some
about 20.
eyeballing happening here.
Yeah. So this is a great recipe. It's a very hearty recipe. It'll fill the whole family up. It could almost be substituted as like a breakfast type of thing too, because you got the hash browns in there, but it could be a dinner. It kind of works for any meal. So yeah, we get all that mixed together. All right, so we got that nice and mixed up. We're gonna put it, we got a grease 13 by 9 dish here. We're gonna put that in. Yeah. But before that, let's smooth this out. This is a nice thick casserole. Look at that.
That looks great.
It really does.
Kind of like casserole you grew up on.
Oh yeah.
That's what it looks like to me.
All right, for this final part, I want to take some corn flakes.
Oh.
We're gonna crumble about 2 cups worth into this bowl here. All right, and then we took 4 tablespoons of butter that we melted in the microwave.
Oh, that's great.
So get that kind of mixed in. I'm gonna use this spoon that I was mixing with. It's okay if I get some stuff on there, because I'm gonna help it to put it on top of there anyway. So yeah, just mix the butter in there a little bit and those crumbled corn flakes. Okay, so let's give it a nice dusting over the top of it.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
That looks great.
It smells good too. Okay, that's nice and good. All right, y'all. So we're gonna throw this in the oven. We're gonna put it in the oven for 50 to 60 minutes. That's right. This one takes a little bit of time, but you know, beauty takes time. So 50 to 60 minutes, we're gonna come back, check on this baby. All right, let's look at this flaky, buttery goodness. Whoa. Ooh.
Look at those cornflakes.
Oh, man. Ooh, it smells good.
That smells.
So good.
I might be making this for 4th of July.
I think so.
Something about it feels patriotic. I think it's the butter.
It is the butter.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to let it cool for just a second, and we're going to come back and try this baby.
Okay.
All right. This really does smell so good.
Wow, yeah. So crispy. Wow.
I feel like I'm at Cracker Barrel or something.
That does look like a Cracker Barrel dish. You're right.
Mmm. This is a good American casserole, y'all. God bless America.
Wow.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. How is that?
Mmm. This is really good. We're gonna start with 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. Here's the first can. Pop that baby in there. That was good. Help get that out of there.
Those sounds, they just really do something.
They really
For ya.
do something for me, to me. And we're gonna do 1 cup of whole milk. So I'm gonna do half of this. This is a pint. 1 pint makes 2 cups. A little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, there we go. All right, so then we're gonna whisk this together before we mix in our other ingredients. That's whisked up pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Nice and creamy. All right, so now we're gonna add our other quote unquote dry ingredients. So we got 2 cups of some chicken that I chopped up.
Take boy.
Get that mixed in there. And then about 6 pieces of bacon that I chopped up in there. And then one more thing before I start stirring that. We got 1 tablespoon, that's right, a tablespoon of minced
Holy.
garlic. Now it's
Keeping you healthy.
Yeah, it's gonna mix through there. Garlic is great. It's a anti-inflammatory. Tastes great. Gives you a great breath.
Repels vampires.
That too. We got the bacon and the chicken and the liquid in there. All right, on to our next part. We're gonna mix in 9 ounces of fettuccine. I got this already like a pre-cooked kind to just save me a little bit of time in the kitchen.
Yeah.
If y'all want to do that, you can. If you don't, that's cool too. Just kind of mix that in there. So yeah, I got that just about mixed in there. Like I said, these are the fettuccine. Some get like egg noodles. I guess fettuccine is an egg noodle, right? I mean, I know there's like egg in it. But is there a difference between fettuccine and egg noodles? You don't know? It's just the shape. Okay. All right, then we got some frozen corn. We're gonna put 1.5 cups. That's right, people. We're not done. This is quite a rich casserole. Mix that frozen corn in. 1.5 cups of it. Got that pretty good and mixed in there. All right, now we're gonna add a cup of sharp cheddar cheese, which is half of this bag. We're just gonna pinch it right there. Give it a nice pinch. That's what my friends from growing up from Lumberton, they always said pinch.
Just get you
They
pinched.
say, don't pinch me.
Pinch?
Stop pinching me.
How do you say it?
Pinch.
It's not pinch?
For some people it's pinch, you know, and that's cool. I grew up saying pinch, you know.
Do you say stench or stench?
I say stench. Do you say stir or steer?
Stir.
Do you say syrup or syrup?
Syrup.
Okay. All right, so we got this pretty good and mixed up in there. We're going to put it in our 13x9 casserole container here.
It's a thick boy.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot of flavors going on, a lot of moving parts. All right, so smooth that over. Get it nice and even in there. We've greased this container, by the way, y'all. Always got to remember to grease it. And then for our last one, we're going to sprinkle some French fried onions over the top. What's a good casserole without some French fried onions?
Give it a nice little crunch.
Yeah, just a nice little dusting on top. It's looking pretty good. All right, let's take this over to the oven. We got it set at 350.
Okay.
We're gonna put it in there for 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes, y'all, and we'll come back, see what's going on. All right, let's take a look. The ultimate chicken casserole.
Dang.
It smells really good. Okay, so we gotta just let this cool for about 5 to 10 minutes. Give it a try. All right, Charles, let's give this thing
Let's see how this thing crumbles.
give it a little look. It's got a nice little crispy top.
Ugh. Smells really good.
Let's see here. Noodles cook pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna make some Macho nacho casserole. We're starting with 2 cups of chicken that I chopped up. Put it in the bowl there. And we have some instant white rice we're gonna add to the mix. Just drops in there nice and
Bricked up.
like a nice block of rice. All right, once we got that mixed in there, we're gonna add a cup of frozen corn. Get that kind of mixed in there. Alrighty. And we'll start adding some of the liquid ingredients. So we got 1 can of cream of chicken. We're gonna plop in there. Oh, come on.
You gotta really jiggle it. There it is.
There we go. Nice. And then we got some green chilies. We're gonna dump the whole thing in there. And also some diced Hunt's tomatoes. So now we're getting a nice big old mixture in there for this Macho nacho casserole. Just get that nice and mixed in there. Are you more of a white rice or a brown rice guy?
Depends. If I'm eating sushi, I like it white. If I'm eating Mexican, I like it brown.
I sometimes like brown rice with like teriyaki stuff. You know, to each their own. This is looking like a pretty good mixture
good.
right now. We're gonna also add a little bit more liquid. We need half a cup of water.
Okay.
It's not too clumpy in there. It's smelling good.
It does smell good.
And we're gonna have 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning that we're gonna,
There it is.
1 tablespoon of taco seasoning.
That one's clumped up too.
It is, it's all cooked. Now this is what the recipe said to do. I usually, cook the seasoning into the meat, but we'll see how this goes. Smelling good, looking like it'll mix in there well.
Did you learn this recipe on Google or?
Yeah, I learned it. It's a great site that has like these really affordable, budget-friendly recipes. That I've found some pretty great recipes. And finally, we're gonna add half a cup of sharp cheddar shredded cheese. I'm gonna kind of eyeball it. This is a 2-cup bag, so probably about right there. Kind of mix that in there. All right, so let's dump this into got a little casserole container here.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, comes out there pretty good. All right, kind of flatten that out, make sure it's nice and even. All right, it's nice and even. So yeah, we're gonna put this in the oven. We got it set at 350. We're gonna put it in there for about 30 minutes. Put it in 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and check on it. All right, let's check on this Macho nacho.
Look at that.
Looking nice and cooked.
Look like it's set up pretty nice.
All right, so now we gotta do an extra part of the recipe. So we got 1 cup of crushed up tortilla chips. Just gonna spread it all over the top. Give it a nice crunchy layer on top. And then on top of that, we're gonna put another cup of the shredded cheese because that was not a whole lot of cheese in the mixture itself. So let's just spread it over.
Don't burn your fingers.
Yeah, gotta be careful. All right. Now we're gonna throw this back in the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay.
And it should be ready. All right, let's check out this crunchy goodness.
It kind of reminds me of my mom's nachos. She would like do chips and then put cheese on top, and we'd put them in the oven, and they're all crispy and cheesy.
Oh yeah. All right, let's give this Macho Nacho casserole a try.
Looks moist.
Does look moist. It's like got the moist and the crunchy.
The
It's
crunch
like the
on
best.
top, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Looks
Good
nice.
look at that. All right, let's give it a bite. I want to get the crunchy and the bottom part. That really is a good casserole.
There you go, folks.